In the heart of a sun-drenched pasture, where the gentle hum of nature usually sings a soothing lullaby, a dark and unsettling scene unfolds. Picture an ox, a creature typically associated with strength and resilience, now marred by a horrific wound that tells a tale of nature's more sinister side. This is not just any injury. It is a grotesque hive of bees, a living testament to the chaotic intersection of life and death. The ox stands there, its massive frame trembling, not from fear but from the sheer weight of the infestation that has taken hold of its flesh. The sight is both shocking and captivating, drawing the viewer into a world where the beauty of nature is overshadowed by its brutality. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, we must confront the reality of bee infestations. The ox, once a proud symbol of agricultural might, has become a host for thousands of bees, their tiny bodies writhing in a grotesque dance of survival. The hive, nestled within the gaping wound, is a chaotic amalgamation of wax, honey, and the very essence of life itself. It is a dark marvel of nature, where the line between host and parasite blurs. The bees, driven by instinct, have chosen this unsuspecting giant as their home, a decision that speaks volumes about the relentless pursuit of survival in the animal kingdom. The wound itself is a gruesome sight. The skin around it is raw and inflamed, a vivid red that contrasts sharply with the ox's otherwise sturdy exterior. Flies buzz around, drawn to the scent of decay, while the bees, oblivious to the suffering they cause, continue their work, building their hive and laying their eggs. Each bee is a tiny soldier, tirelessly laboring to expand their colony, even as in the dense, shadowy heart of the rainforest, where the air is thick with humidity and the sounds of life echo in a cacophony of chirps and rustles. A chilling scene unfolds. Here, amidst the vibrant greens and browns, the solitary gorilla sits, its massive frame a stark contrast against the foliage. But this is no ordinary sight. This gorilla bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to nature's darker side. A hive of bees, once a symbol of industriousness and harmony, has turned into a nightmarish infestation, embedding itself into the very flesh of this majestic creature. The sight is both shocking and captivating, drawing the viewer into a world where beauty and horror intertwine. As we draw closer, the details of this grim tableau become apparent. The gorilla's skin, usually a rich, deep black, is marred by angry red welts and swollen patches, a gruesome landscape of pain and suffering. The bees, tiny yet formidable, have taken residence in the open wound, their bodies writhing and buzzing in a frenzy of activity. Each movement sends a shiver down the spine, a reminder of the relentless power of nature. The gorilla, a creature known for its strength and resilience, now appears vulnerable, trapped in a battle against an unseen enemy. The buzzing sound, once a gentle hum of life, now resonates like a sinister warning, echoing the fragility of existence. This infestation is not merely a random act of nature. It is a complex interplay of biology and environment. Bees, drawn to the gorilla's wound, are seeking a place to thrive, a source of sustenance in a world that often seems indifferent to their plight. The gorilla, in its own way, becomes a host, a living canvas for the bees' relentless pursuit of survival. This relationship, though grotesque, is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living beings. In the wild, survival often comes at a cost, and the line between predator and prey can blur in the most unexpected ways. As we delve deeper into the science of this phenomenon, we uncover the chilling reality of bee behavior. These insects, known for their social structures and complex communication, are not merely mindless creatures. They are driven by instinct, their actions dictated by the need to protect their hive and ensure the survival of their colony. In this case, the gorilla's wound has unwittingly provided a sanctuary, a place where the bees can flourish, albeit at the expense of the gorilla's well-being. The irony is palpable. In their quest for survival, the bees have become both a lifeline and a death sentence for this magnificent animal. The wound itself, a gaping maw of flesh and fury, serves as a grim reminder of the harsh realities of life in the wild. It is a testament to the struggles faced by creatures who inhabit this world, where every day is a fight for survival. The gorilla, once a symbol of strength and majesty, now embodies the vulnerability that exists within all living beings. It is a stark reflection of the darker side of nature, where beauty can quickly turn to horror and life can be extinguished in an instant. Yet, amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of humor to be found. In the shadowy depths of a dense jungle, where the line between predator and prey blurs beneath tangled canopies. An unsettling scene unfolds. A jaguar, the very embodiment of stealth and power, bears a grotesque wound unlike any other, a pulsating hive of bees, festering raw and unforgiving on its muscular flank. This is no ordinary injury. It is a living, breathing plague that distorts the jaguar's sleek form into a nightmare tableau of nature's darker curiosities. The jaguar, usually a silent ghost of the underbrush, now moves with a painful purpose, each step causing the buzzing tormentors to swarm more aggressively, their venomous stingers embedded deep within the flesh, turning life itself into a macabre symphony of pain and survival. This horror is a vivid testament to the jungle's relentless, often savage, balance, where survival is not just about strength, but an enduring torment of parasitic invaders thriving on the slow destruction of a dominant predator. The wound resembles a hive in its grotesque detail, a mushrooming cluster of wax cells, and angry, irritable bees occupying the jaguar's flesh. The bees, not mere insects but functionaries of a living colony, ferry fluid infections, and ceaseless stings, each one a microscopic dagger injecting venom that disrupts muscle function and invites persistent infection. At first glance, it may seem an anomaly, but what we witness is a dark twist of evolutionary interplay, bees exploiting the vulnerability of a top carnivore, transforming the hunter into haunted prey. The hive is a factory of misery. Bee larvae burrow beneath the jaguar's hide, thriving in the nutrient-rich blood and tissue, feeding in grotesque banquets that steadily hollow out the bee in a quiet, unsuspecting pasture bathed in the soft golden hues of late afternoon. Something grotesque festers beneath the surface. At first glance, one might see a humble goat, its fur matted and uneven, limbs trembling, but lurking beneath the feathery tufts of its coat is a horror rarely witnessed outside the darkest corners of nature's neglected dramas. A massive, disfiguring hive clings to its skin, a ragged fortress of wax, an agony, bulging grotesquely from the animal's flesh like a pulsating tumor. This is not merely a wound, it's a symbiotic nightmare, a chilling testament to an ancient and unsettling pact between animal and insect. The hive is a corrupt hive mind, a grotesque colony that has claimed territory on living flesh, a vivid example of nature's darker, more raw processes unfurling before our very eyes. The host, the goat, ambles with an awkward, haunted gait. Its eye, glassy and dull, betrays a blurred line between suffering and oblivion. This is not the pastoral idyll one expects, but an intimate encounter with parasitism and survival at their most primal and raw. The bees, responsible for this terrible infestation, are neither the gentle pollinators of cottage garden lore, nor the peaceful producers of honey jars. No, they are aggressive, opportunistic invaders, exploiting an injured or weakened host for their own ends. The hive itself is constructed directly on the goat's body, forcing the skin to react, swell, and scar in a grotesque bargain with the invaders. Layers of honeycomb press against putrid tissue, a patchwork wound boil that festers amid the sticky sweetness of honey and the harsh sting of infection. Bee infestation on goats, although not commonplace, can arise under certain ecological and biological pressures, where a weakened or compromised goat crosses paths with swarming bees, usually